Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
My fellow Americans, today, I stand before you as your president, humbled by the faith that you have placed in me to lead our great nation. The challenges we face are great, but together, we can overcome them. We are a nation that has always embraced diversity, unity and innovation. We have built a society that has withstood countless crises and have come out stronger each time. But today we are facing unprecedented times. A pandemic that has taken away so many lives, impacted so many families, and forced us to navigate a new and unfamiliar world. However, as a nation, we have come together to support each other, to protect our most vulnerable, and to find solutions to the challenges we face. We must continue to work together to end this pandemic, and build a country that is more resilient, more equitable and more just, one that empowers our citizens to achieve their dreams. We must keep our promise of providing affordable health care for all Americans, safeguarding our environment for the generations to come, strengthening our infrastructure to improve our communities, and supporting education to ensure that our children have the tools they need to succeed. We must also work to restore trust in our democracy, to protect the right to vote and to uphold the rule of law. Our nation was founded on the principles of democracy and we must remain committed to them. As your president, I am committed to leading our nation through these difficult times, to work tirelessly on your behalf and to always listen to your voices. Let us all work together to build a better future for our great nation. Thank you, and may God bless America. My fellow Americans, today, I stand before you as your president, humbled by the faith that you have placed in me to lead our great nation. The challenges we face.
Hilda got re-elected as vice president. I really did vote for the other candidate in their party this year, and she still won. Anyways, are you ready yet, Abigail?
Just about. I finished my hair and it took 4 hours. I have my clothes right in the closet behind the TV. Just give me a minute and we'll head out. Hey Rolando, everything is going to be okay. Hilda will do excellent in her second term as vice president. You know what else? Today's presentation is going to go great as well. Besides, we're in Las Vegas, boss. When this whole thing is over, let's leave the Bellagio, and go across the street to this bar I discovered last time I was here. Relax, nothing will go wrong today. Before you know it, we will both be back home in Los Angeles and you'll go back to being my annoying boss and I'll go back to your annoying yet lovable employee. Let's get out there. I think they are announcing us right now. Hello everyone, I'm Abigail and this is my boss Rolando. We are a part of a lecture called Positive Workplace. Our mission is about bringing positive change in the workforce after the pandemic. Since COVID caused a 90% increase in empty office spaces, we wanted to change that. I'm sorry I'm not used to talking on stage like this. As you can see on the screen here everyone, some of the way we can do to fill up these empty workplaces is by, with the current pandemic situation, a lot of people have been working from home, taking time off, or losing their jobs. But as the world gradually returns to normal, more and more businesses are opening their doors again, and many workers are starting to think about going back to work. In this seminar, we'll be discussing the essential tips and strategies that can help you make a smooth and successful transition back to the workplace. Tip 1. Recognize your emotions. Let's face it, returning to work after a long break can be overwhelming, both physically and emotionally. It's normal to feel anxious, stressed, or even scared. So, the first tip is to recognize and accept your emotions. Acknowledge the challenges ahead, but also remind yourself of the positive aspects of returning to work, such as social interaction, mental stimulation, and financial stability. Tip 2. Plan ahead. Planning and preparation are the keys to a successful return to work. Review your job duties, update your knowledge and skills, and set realistic expectations for yourself. Also, try to establish a routine that works for you, which includes a proper sleep schedule, healthy eating habits, and regular exercise. Tip 3. Communicate effectively. Effective communication is vital during the transition back to work. Talk to your employer, colleagues, and family members, and keep them informed of your plans and concerns. Also, be ready to listen and adapt to any changes that may occur in the workplace, such as new safety protocols or modified work hours. Tip 4. Manage your time. Time management is crucial when it comes to going back to work. Prioritize your tasks, avoid distractions, and stay organized by using tools like calendars and to-do lists. Also, make time for yourself, such as breaks, hobbies, or relaxation activities, to avoid burnout and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Tip 5. Stay positive. Finally, staying positive is essential in overcoming the challenges of returning to work. Focus on your strengths, be open to learning opportunities, and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may be. Also, seek support from friends, family, or mental health professionals if you need it. Conclusion. That's it for today's seminar on going back to work. Remember, transitioning back to the workplace is never easy, but with the right mindset, preparation, and communication, you can make it a positive and fulfilling experience. What that noise? OMG, it's an earthquake. We've got to get out of here. The radio is working. There should be at least some kind of signal out here, since we are so close to Los Angeles.
I wouldn't bother turning it on. We are about to head into Los Angeles County. There are no cars whatsoever on the road and all I see is smoke. I have a really bad feeling about this. I think Los Angeles might be gone, but maybe that's a hunch. I know seeing this was a shock to both of us, believe it or no. I know a place we can rest. A small motel outside of Los Angeles in a small town called Fallbrook, California. Only 5 miles outside of the city. Let's hope the place wasn't destroyed or blown up.
I can't believe that our planet has been attacked by aliens. I always knew that we weren't alone in the universe, but I never thought anything like this could happen.
I know, it's terrible, but I'm glad we got out of the city when we did. We were lucky. We will continue our journey in the morning. Till then, let's get a good night's rest, Abigail.
Before we go to bed, one more thing I want to point out. If you really think of it, UFOs have been in the skies for over 80 plus years. Unfortunately, it just so happens that their lying to the American people has major consequences, as you can see from the recent events that have been occurring these past 24 hours. I thought our government wanted good from us, not the opposite. What we saw in Los Angeles and Las Vegas shook the living crap out of me. What are your thoughts?
I wish I knew. It's a huge challenge and it will take time, but I believe that with the right amount of effort and dedication, the world can recover from this. I don't know what the future holds, but I know that if we all work together, we can make it through this. We just have to stay positive and have faith that things will get better.
What if it doesn't get better, and this is how the world ends? Everyone thought the pandemic would do it. Instead we survived that, and instead extraterrestrials invaded humanity so we could all be vaporized one city at a time. I just can't imagine anything else happening. I don't want us to have big long discussion. Since Los Angeles and Las Vegas has been destroyed, where do we go next? We really don't know what other places have had the same fate. How about we head to the Midwest, or even Middle America like Tees or even Tennessee? The aliens won't invade there.
For one, I can guarantee you that those areas aren't just already gone, but would get hit first just cause those places are the most smallest cities, and it's lower human count. Cities like Houston, Detroit, St. Louis and even Madison, Wisconsin are already destroyed.
How do you know if they're gone or not? What the hell are you, a damn wizard who can predict the future? Oh, let me guess, you can read minds. I can't right now, Rolando. We are about to get into an argument and we've been up for almost 24 hours. It's almost 1 in the morning. You might be a good boss, but you are absolutely horrible communicator.
You know what, Abby, screw you. I can believe whatever I want. What if this whole entire goddamn alien invasion was just a big hoax and when we woke up everything was back to normal? What do you have to say about that?
Kiss my black ass, that's is what I have to say.
You can also kiss my ass as well, Abigail. We've been arguing so much this past hour, that my tea is now cold. I can't warm it up anymore, and I'm beyond tired. You've probably ruined my last night of tranquility that I won't have again in a long time, and not ever.
I ruined your night. That's hilarious, cause you've ruined my night, Rolando. You're the one who keeps arguing and picking fights with me. Ever since we left Los Angeles you've been giving me a nasty look the entire ride here, like I caused the alien invasion to happen or something.
I hope aliens come right into this motel and abduct you, then I'll be able to enjoy my warm cup of tea, a good night's rest and some darn peace.
I hope the aliens come and drag you out the bed and eat you in their ship.
I hope one of the aliens gets you pregnant. Now what?
This isn't a roast session. Now what, really? This is the stupidest conversation I've ever had with someone. I'm starting to realize you are probably the most egotistical, self-centered, and selfish morons I've ever worked with. I truly can't believe you are my boss. I should have left you in the hotel in Las Vegas. You would have been vaporized, and I've been able to get to a safe location in peace with the radio on. Let's please stop talking and go to bed. You're giving me an extreme headache and I forgot to bring Advils. Tomorrow we will discuss whatever is going to happen next. Good night.
Yes, good night. Been wanting to go to bed like 2 damn hours ago. Good night. Jesus Christ.
One thing before I turn these lights off. If you ever talk crazy to me like that again, I'm going to personally take you to the alien mothership myself and have your ass kicked. I might be young, but I am not no fool.
Just get in the car, don't say or do anything else. I'll drive us out of here.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. I'm reporting from what used to be the White House. More than a few months ago, an unprecedented event has occurred. We know now that we are finally not alone. Today I would like to address a topic that has been the subject of many debates and controversies for decades. I'm talking about the existence of extraterrestrial life forms, commonly referred to as aliens. As President of the United States, it is my duty to be transparent and truthful with my fellow citizens. And so, I confirm that the government has knowledge of the existence of extraterrestrial life. For years, our military and government agencies have been tracking and monitoring unidentified flying objects or UFOs. The evidence gathered suggests that these objects are not of human-made origin and are possibly driven by intelligent beings. I understand that news like this can be unsettling for some of us, but I assure you that we are taking all necessary measures to ensure the safety and security of our citizens. We have advanced technological capabilities that allow us to detect and intercept potential threats from outer space. However, I must also address the misconceptions and stereotypes that are often associated with the idea of aliens. We cannot assume that all extraterrestrial life forms are hostile or aggressive towards humans. In fact, our government has been engaging in peaceful communication and cooperation with some of these beings. We have much to learn from their advanced knowledge and technology, and we believe that this collaboration will lead to significant advancements in various scientific fields. I urge the public to remain calm and open-minded about this new chapter in human history. Let us work together to embrace this opportunity for discovery and progress. As you can see on your screens, cities like San Francisco, Tokyo, Los Angeles, and many others are experiencing the same sort of invasion. I've gone from city to city across this beautiful nation, talking to the many survivors, and asking them what their president can do for them. I stand before you today with a message of great importance. We are facing an existential crisis, one that threatens the very survival of humanity. Climate change, nuclear war, pandemics, and other threats loom large over us, and it is our duty to take action. We cannot afford to sit idly by and watch as our planet and our civilization crumble. We must act, and we must act now. As the leader of the free world, I am calling on each and every one of you to join me in this mission. We have the power to save humanity, but it will require courage, determination, and sacrifice. First and foremost, we must address the issue of other life on other planets. Our planet is in crisis, and we must take immediate action to fight back against these horrible extraterrestrial creatures. Failure to act now will have catastrophic consequences for future generations. We must also work tirelessly to prevent nuclear war and proliferation. The threat of a nuclear winter from an interstellar war should alarm us all, and we must do everything in our power to prevent such a catastrophe from occurring. The alien invasion has shown us just how vulnerable we are to outside threats not from this Earth. We must strengthen our planet's systems to prepare for future alien species and work together to make sure we aren't invaded again from extraterrestrial life. And finally, we must recognize the value of diversity and inclusion in our society. Only by accepting and celebrating our differences can we build a better, more resilient world. My fellow citizens, this is our moment. We have the power to save humanity, but we must act now. Let us come together and work towards a brighter, more just future for all. Thank you, and God bless America.